Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel after a very unplanned hiatus. All it takes is one day of skipping, and suddenly it's been over 2 months. But, that series, I'm kind of glad that I forfeited that series, because to be honest, it was causing me a lot of stress, trying to get all the episodes in on time so I can review stuff. It was causing me a lot of stress. My every waking moment was thinking about that, so I'm just kind of glad that I put that behind us. But today we're gonna talk about something very special indeed. This weekend, Friday through Sunday, I went through my first ever sci-fi fandom geeky convention ever. It was ChicagoTARDIS 2023. I just had to make it Doctor Who to make it special. I had priority membership, which you can see on my badge. I had priority membership. That means I got to skip the line for an experience that's a surprise. I'm going to tell you about it very later. I'm going to tell it to you later. If you want more experiences, more reviews or videos such as this one, there is a subscribe button. You might have seen it before. It's white on mobile. You're going to want to go down and click it. And also a like would be much appreciated. Thank you very much in advance. But yeah, some certain panels that they gave these flags. I'm pretty sure this is either Farsi or Urdu. I'm not sure. I know it's not Arabic because I cannot read this, or I can read most of it, but it's a little more confusing than I'm used to. But yeah, it's the 60th anniversary, so they know they made it special. They were supposed to have enamel pins, but for a priority membership, but unfortunately FedEx didn't ship it to them, so they'll figure it out a way to get it into our hands, as they promised. But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you everything that we bought, or that I bought. I was actually alone at this. I'm going to be showing you guys some souvenirs, stuff that, they don't have particular purpose, but they're nice to keep. The first is this t-shirt, ChicagoTARDIS. I don't think I'm going to buy this one next year, because the whole purpose of this is to be a souvenir of my first ever one. But yeah, it was very nice. Only $10, pretty good price. And now let's set that off to the side. Next up, we're going to be looking at a satirical poster. Some of you more dedicated fans might have seen the second Doctor Story, The Seeds of Death. I haven't, but still, I got the joke. It was pretty funny. The Seeds of Change, Slar for president. The country will be ours for the taking very soon. Now, I don't know about you guys, but he's got my vote. Next up, I got this ChicagoTARDIS thing. I think it's like a badge that you can kind of sew onto your chest, but other than that, it doesn't have much purpose. And then this part's really cool, actually. For $17, with tax, it was a little over 17. That was the only thing I actually taxed on. It was for a place called Pixel Who, and I got the owner's permission to leave a link to their shop in the description. And there's even a coupon code that I got his permission to post in the description. So 15% off, you can get one of these. Or he makes a lot of really high quality art. You should check out his shop. This is all of the Doctors. It's actually the updated version. It has all 15 or all 17 with these bottom two, Fugitive and War. And for free, he gave me a signature. Very kind of him. He's a very nice guy, this owner. But yeah, the envelope in the order, it came with a free sticker. And before I mention, I do want to know that this is not at all a sponsorship. I just really like, it was a very nice experience, him being very nice to me. But it's not a sponsorship. I'm getting nothing about this. He doesn't even know the name of my channel. Here's a business card. His name is Nathan. And here's the coupon code. I believe I got his permission on this one. But just in case, here it is, I don't care. Comic-Con, just put it in for 15% off. And the following day, that was on Saturday, I got, for $2, I got another envelope for a sticker, right? This time, I changed my mind about the TARDIS one. So I got a Dalek one instead, but I didn't exchange it because I wanted to do a funny scene thing. On the blank space of this thing, I don't know, I'll figure something out, maybe in the side or whatever. But I'm thinking to have these stickers next to each other. So it looks like the TARDIS is about to be, like, you know, menaced by a Dalek, so to speak. Here's a more accurate presentation of what it's going to look like. But let's put all this stuff back. Next up is probably my prized possession, like prized possession. Like, I'm pretty sure I peaked in life when I took this picture. Like, this shit's going in my will. And yeah, sorry, but excuse my French, excuse me, but I was just really excited. This is a Three Doctors picture. Do I regret not getting a picture with Carol Ann Ford? A little bit, but that's okay because hopefully she'll make it next year. And by make it, I mean. Anyway, next up, this part's also really, really cool. I'm gonna keep it forever for a particular reason. It's a book called Outside In. 160 new perspectives on 160 classic Doctor Who stories from 160 writers. Now, this one will have a special place because the author, she gave me an autograph for $5. I didn't even book this autograph. I just found out about it the day of. I got in line. She gave me the autograph, and actually, she invited me to a project that I can't really talk about much for now. Stay tuned. Now, the big guns. I'm pulling out the big guns. We are talking about the Big Finish audios. Now, in total, I did the math. I spent $150 on these Big Finish audios. Was it worth it? Probably not. Do I regret it? No. The first thing I bought was a full cast audiobook, The Last Adventure. This is $45, but I have a rationale for buying this. The rest I can't defend, but this one I have a reason for buying this. It was $45. The RRP on BigFinish.com is $56, right? So this is $11 off, and it was almost out of print. So I did want to secure my copy before it ran out. And guess what? It's actually so limited. It numbers which copy it is out of 10,000 made. And it's a lot cooler than I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be an average slipcase, but no, it's this like beautiful little book. It has really wonderful quotes. I really love it. I really love it. Go page by page for 2 discs. And there's even an introduction from the big man, Colin Baker himself. Woo woo. Anyway, there are some production notes. There's a 5th disc for behind the scenes. Very, very nice. I will keep this for years to come, if not forever. Some ASMR going on. Right. On a slightly less silly note, we have this, probably the most exorbitant purchase. It is the most exorbitant purchase. For $80, I got this box set, Masterful. In fairness, it went out of print 2 years ago, so it was cheaper than it would have been when it came out. So, like I said, was it worth it? Probably not. Do I regret it? No. I'm going to sit back down for the rest of this video. But yeah, it's the same kind of style, but the packaging is slightly different. There's no actual behind-the-scenes notes, but it's packaged very uniquely. We have John Sim over here and Roger Delgado, the original, the classiest. On the inside, we have Master Yana, also known as the War Master. He fought. I'm actually not too good at my Time War knowledge. But that's why I got a box set I'll be showing you in a couple seconds. When you open it all, it shows all 8 discs packaged very uniquely. The whole purpose of this box set specifically was to celebrate, the 50th anniversary of the Master. The Master was introduced in 1971 because they realized that the Doctor's Sherlock required a Moriarty, so they brought in the Master as like another member of his species. He's the and after the Time War, he's the only other Time Lord in the universe, other than the Doctor. Yeah, but interestingly enough, Matt Smith doesn't have a single Master story. I just find that interesting. Now, this one I got the Time War 1. This is the first box set. I remember Jason, I don't remember his name entirely, but yeah, the chairperson of Big Finish was there. And it's so funny because I told him, I haven't listened to any Eighth Doctor, where should I start? And he said, yeah, you can either start here or have you heard Dark Eyes? I said, yeah, I have Dark Eyes 1. He said, oh, you should get Dark Eyes 2 then. I said, I can't decide. She said, okay, get both. He was like the whole time he was pressuring me to get both. But in the end, I stood my ground and I just got the Time War 1. He's a very nice guy, by the way. I think it's like Jason Hayellery. I think so. He had an interview, but I forgot about it. I forgot to go to it, but it's okay. Comes with 4 different CDs. Each one is packaged as an individual release. Right. Now that that's over with, that's the order in which I bought these box sets. I was buying one a day. I bought the Last Adventure on Friday, the Masterful on Saturday, and today I bought the Time War 1. Is that all? Well, it's not all. There's a pin I forgot to bring from upstairs, but I'm too lazy. It's basically just a pin that says Doctor Who in Farsi or Urdu. I'm not sure. Whatever. But I saved the best for last. This best thing that I ever got at Chicago TARDIS was not an item. I can't show it to you, but I will try to relive it to you as best as I can. Recount, of course. I am, of course, talking about the showing of the Star Beast that they did last night, the first of the 3 60th anniversary specials. Now, the episode on its own, what do I think of it? Probably a 7.5, maybe an 8 out of 10. But that's exactly what we need for Doctor Who in this time, because we just got Russell T Davies back. So it's good that he's come back. He's starting off very low key, just a regular Monster of the Week style episode. But oh my god, dude, like the atmosphere, it was so awesome. I just had a thought in my mind about to say something, but unfortunately I lost it. It'll come back to me, hopefully. But I think without the atmosphere, yeah, I just remembered what I thought of. Sorry. The whole time I remember watching this with a smile on my face. I was thinking to myself, we are so back, because Russell T Davies perfectly captured. He encompassed everything that his era, the first 4 series of Doctor Who, were about, and it felt like David Tennant and Donna never ever left. I'm not gonna talk about the plot. I'm just gonna talk about my emotions. You can read a synopsis online. But it perfectly set up next week, right? It started off low key, but then it got really, really big for next week's episode, Wild Blue Yonder. And I'm actually so excited because Wild Blue Yonder, what they did, they filmed all of it completely in the studio. None of it was on film, because none of it was filming outside, because Russell T Davies, he wanted everything about that episode in particular kept under wraps. No one could see anything about it, because when you're outside, there's always someone with the camera. We've seen more about the Church on Ruby Road than we've seen about Wild Blue Yonder. If you don't know, the Church on Ruby Road is the Christmas special starring Shruti Gadwa and Millie Gibson. That's it. She's playing Ruby Sunday. I don't know how I lost that. My apologies. But yeah, I think the audience really made it a lot more special. It'd be something that I'll remember forever. The way we all cheered and clapped during the title sequence, the way we all laughed at the references, and we just laughed at the references, we laughed at the jokes. We clapped during all of the end credits, and when Rachel Talalay's credit came on screen as the director, I remember that moment in particular. We all were clapping up because Rachel Talalay was right there in the audience watching her work with us. And those first 2 minutes was just really beautiful. That's pretty much all that I have for today's review. This will certainly be an experience to remember. Uh, Catch me next week, maybe, when I talk about Wild Blue Yonder. Either Saturday that evening that I watch it, or Sunday. Probably Saturday, so I can keep it fresh in my mind. But that's really it. If you enjoyed this video, enjoy the energy, that's pretty much my style. You should subscribe, drop a like, maybe leave a comment what you thought about the Star Beast, or if you've even been to Chicago TARDIS, what have been your favorite experiences there. I heard that this was from like a fan who's sitting right next to me. He's much older than I am. He was there for like the '80s conventions. He told me that this was much more exciting than the celebration at the 50th. So that just got me really pumped up. So that's all I really have to say. I'm just really jittery. I can't wait to listen to my Big Finish CDs. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you next week.